Hey guys, welcome back. Ripping off the blades off the 46-inch deck of the Cub Cadet. Draining the oil, slow and steady. So I thought I would remove the blades and give them a little sharpen. So what I got going on here is an 1 1/8 inch, 1/2 inch. I had to take some gunk off these nuts because they were all messed up, but 1 1/8 inch works. I went ahead and labeled the blades so I remember which way they go, and I mean the outsides are obviously the same, the middle one's a bit smaller. And I just put a little B on the bottoms there, so this is the bottom of the deck. So 1 1/8 inch, I'm going to use a impact driver, I think, to take them off. You could use a wrench. You might just have to hold the blade so it doesn't spin, obviously. This bad girl here should just rip them right off. So yeah, I'll try and film myself doing that for you. Okay, let's try this again. So 1 1/8 inch socket. Like I was saying, I'm using the big gun. These two came off pretty easy. This one gave me a bit of an issue, so you know, if your bearing's spinning on the back side, you need to hold it and then jam the blade. So I just had, you know, something like that. Probably not the best tool for the job, but you know, I just gave it a couple light taps. That solves that issue. Remove all the blades and we'll sharpen them. I'll just put them inside of the vise, like so. Carefully with all my safety gear on. I don't have a blade with me right now, unfortunately. I used up the last bit on my trailer, but I'll just lightly brush them back and forth. I'll try and make a video of me actually doing it later. I gotta run out and grab some fresh blades. Okay, got the blades in. 4.5 inch grinder here. She's on there. So we're sharpening the blades on the Cub Cadet. Cut off blades, grinding blades as well. You can't see on camera, but I got a pair of safety glasses on. I actually broke the shield for this grinder, and I really wish I didn't, because these are easily one of those unsafe tools you can operate. So I actually typically, if I'm doing anything serious, I'll have a full face mask on, because I've seen these blow apart and it ain't pretty. So we're not doing any serious cutting, we're just doing a little bit of brush work on these blades. So I'm going to hold off on the face mask, but it's definitely recommended, legitimately. Got my leathers on. I'm basically just going to try and clean up my edge here. I'm only going to get 1 or 2 more uses out of these blades, and I think I'm going to go ahead and change them out, because they've had their fun and they want off the ride. Another thing too, you want to be looking at your blades, right? You know, I've already got some wear on this thing, brand new. Obviously, if you pay a little more money, you'll get a better blade, but you know, I got these at $4 Canadian. That's like 50 cents American at Home Depot. You know, I got 4 of them, but you just keep an eye on these, right? 2 down. This last one's just deckered. But that's why we're sharpening them, I guess. We're also cooking supper in between sharpening the blades here. We don't want to burn these here chickens. So, here's the final product. I mean, you don't have to go as far back as I did. You really just want to get an edge on. I was more or less just doing it for demonstration, but you know, the thinner you go with the blades, the easier it is to, you know, basically get chips like this once you remove this material, right? So the more you sharpen them, the worse off they are, really. But I should go out and buy new ones, but I'm pretty cheap, hoping to get at least one more season out of these, and then more than likely retire the riding lawnmower and go with a you know, a 0 turn or something like that on a 10-acre property here, and it takes solid 6 hours to cut and trim everything. So really gotta figure out a better way, but you know, for now this will work. Let me just say right now, you gotta take care of yourself and wear all your shit, you know, especially when you're working alone. Accidents happen, shit lights on fire, you never know. Probably doesn't help I got a bunch of oil all over this workbench. But, you know, I got a fire extinguisher handy, so ready for anything.